Tesla wants to turn cars into Amazon Web Services on wheels. Tesla CEO Elon Musk is bored of the auto industry. We've known that for a while, but Tesla's recent earnings call really solidified the CEO's wandering priorities. As the executive team attempted to refocus the call on the future of Tesla being more than a car company. One interesting point that Musk brought up during the call was that he believes Tesla could be the Amazon Web Services (AWS) of distributed inference cloud computing. Or a fancy way of saying he wants to sell the computing resources in every one of Tesla's cars while they're not being driven. This would allow Tesla to sell idle compute power in all the cars across its fleet to the highest bidder, making Tesla some cold hard cash with virtually no extra effort. And such networking would also feed into Musk's dreams for a network of fully self-driving robotaxis, trained and powered by artificial intelligence. If achievable, and as with many things Tesla, that's a big if, it could represent a radical reinvention of the way we understand cars to exist and operate today. Training versus inference. Before we get into Musk's big idea, it's important to understand the difference between model training and inference as they apply to the nascent field of artificial intelligence, because the hardware needed is vastly different. Training an AI model means feeding algorithms curated data to produce accurate results. The model learns the desired outcome from the data it's fed, which can be used to teach other applications how to behave. For example, video footage showing cars making safe, unprotected left turns could help the model understand when it is, or isn't, safe to execute the turn. Then there's inference, which is the term Musk used continually during the presentation to describe his big plan for an AWS-like distributed computing platform. Hosting provider Cloudflare defines it well. Inference is the process that a trained machine learning model uses to draw conclusions from brand new data. An AI model capable of making inferences can do so without examples of the desired result. In other words, inference is an AI model in action. An example of AI inference would be a self-driving car that is capable of recognizing a stop sign, even on a road it has never driven on before. The process of identifying this stop sign in a new context is inference. All of Tesla's ambitious dreams seem plausible, possible, and frankly groundbreaking for the auto industry. It could bring in additional revenue streams for Tesla, bolstering its earnings when new car sales are hurting, and help solidify Musk's claims that Tesla isn't a car company, it's a tech company that just so happens to build cars. However, limitations with current hardware and networking in Tesla's vehicles make things not so cut and dry as Musk and his team made it seem on the earnings call. It's clear that Tesla's earnings call was attempting to lift the brand by showing that Tesla is more than a car company. And Musk is trying to show his value to the automaker amid a shareholder vote for his $56 billion payday. Tesla's value is intrinsically linked to being a disruptor of the auto industry. First, it was EVs and charging, now it's AI. But Tesla still hasn't solved self-driving, which has analysts a bit wary of the company's valuation, especially as Tesla attempted to place its cheap $25,000 EV on the back burner. So is distributed computing another way that Tesla can generate revenue? Tesla isn't the first company to think of this distributed computing method for AI purposes. Uber released Petastorm in 2018, and there's Pedals and other similar projects. From a non-AI perspective, distributed computing has existed for ages. Think folding home or any form of cryptocurrency mining. That's also not to say it's a bad idea. It might not hurt to give it a shot if Tesla has access to the extra computing resources, the service works well, and it earns owners money. Or maybe, just maybe, Tesla could use this excess computing to figure out how to fix its auto wipers. Source: reposted and summarized from @insideevs.